What's up, guys? Clockwork here, and we're about to play and start a new series, Total War Warhammer 2. I do have the original with it. So, what's awesome about this game is this is probably one of my favorite Total War series. It's a great game, great company, everything. Just Academy Awards and all that good stuff. But what I love about what they did with this, so I bought Total Warhammer 1 when it first came out. Then when you got 2, they combined the two. So we're going to do a new campaign. So you can play just the second one if you go to the Eye of the Vortex. So let's go to that. Let's just go to that, yeah. And there's always new content. So you can do the High Elves. I would suggest that if you're new at playing, they're the
we
most,
must preserve this world.
what can I say, easy to learn the game, you know, to learn how the monsters work, learn how they're different than just cavalry units and their specialties and spells and all that. They're very strong, you know, their pikemen and bowmen are the best, you know what I mean? So you can really get a good start with these guys. The Lizardmen. Love the Lizardmen. They're hard to play. So they are so strong, but they're very expensive. Very expensive. So you're not going to be roaming around with like, 10 battalions right away. You're going to probably struggle. The beginning game, you're going to struggle, but man, their units are so cool. I mean, Lizardmen riding dinosaurs. Like, they're riding each other. It's crazy. Now the Dark Elves, they're awesome, but they're a little tricky for the campaign because the loyalty. So if you're not killing or you're not like destroying people or going with your heroes, they can desert you and take your armies. So there is some tricks with them. So it is hard to play as them, but
perish.
Great once you master them. They're great. Now, same with the rats. They have loyalties.
No one controls warlords.
I love these. Overwhelming odds, high spells, great economy. They're fun to play with, but they have food as their economy too, so you have to watch what you use. Now, with the zombie pirates, I love them because they can own cities. And they can have, as their heroes, they can have their own cities while they're riding, like the Chaos. They can have encampments where you can build more guys as you go, depending on your level of characters and your heroes. Now, the undead Egyptians or whatever, the Tomb Kings, they're cool, but I didn't like them. I didn't like them because they perish too soon. Like, I would have a whole stack, and I'm like, I know I can defeat them, but then all of a sudden my guys are just disappearing, like just diminishing. So there's tricks to them. I didn't really go too far into them, but they're strong, they're good. I'm just not into them. And now here's a new character. These are like the Britannians, kind of. Yeah, Britannia, or whatever they are. Now these are great horsemen, they got Pegasus, but they rely on farming and peasantry, so they are more of a basic class, but I never really got into them. They were hard to get started with, so I never really played them. So we got tons of downloadable content. Ooh, some free
I
ones.
was born for glory.
So you always want to look at more content, because I love about these games is the content's not just, oh, you get a guy, you get a whole race to play with. So, they might have something that you totally don't know about. Like when I bought this one. So these are kind of like high elves, but they're like wood elves too. And their archers are armor piercing. So this was like $2 for this race, and I loved playing that campaign. So what else we got? And I did buy a couple more guys.
Darkblade comes.
Oh, they got this guy. Anyway, so do they have some dwarves?
The monstrous shall be slain.
What is this? War wagons. How much is that? Okay.
Everything belongs to
Yeah. I don't know. I might have to get the goblins. I just watched Lord of the Rings, so that's why I'm coming back. I might have to look into it. What is
The
this?
sanctity of life.
The thrill of bloodshed.
What are these guys? Are they wood elves? I gotta love my... Yeah, so these are, I guess, legit wood elves. Race wood elves, okay. Green skins. Ooh. Should we do that? Okay, so anyway, so that's 2. And you have to buy some things. I did buy some things for that. Now, this is the cool thing about this game. So, if you go to Mortal Empires, now it's combining both games on one map. So you can play as the High Elves in where they start at, on the west. And all the same things, right? Then you can do the Empire.
I am Prince and Emperor.
The dwarves,
Karazhan
which I think I might be.
I must
on this
fulfill my slave.
one. The green skins.
Talk and
Orcs.
walk, I am true power. Come,
The original
the
undead.
world will drown.
Where's my
And then
next quarry?
Chaos. Are they Chaos though? The Narskar. They're kind of like Chaos. They're barbarians. But they're a little different. They're hard to play with, but they're really cool.
Lord of the monster horde.
Then you got Britannia
and my
again.
reputation.
I am the faith.
Demoiselle de guerre.
And you got
Master
Wood Elves.
of the
You have to
Wild
buy
Hunt.
these. I remember buying these. Now these are cool. They're hard to play with as well too. But I was playing on really hard. The Beastmen, they're really cool, and they move in camps, so you have to be careful. And then you got the Chaos.
Handsome and lethal.
They move in camps. So, okay. So with that being said, I might go to the Steam store and I'll be back.